Worried about the E-types. So look at the different conditions we had at the start, Ben.
I know, it just seems amazing. It was a long time ago, of course, and a very, very different race that we saw. And remember, it was Marino Franchitti. Yeah, sadly, we saw the incidents with Adrian Wilmot earlier on in the race. Karun Chandok, he had a bit of a tricky time as well. But the racing in the dry was very different.
Yeah, it was. It was some close calls. We had a bit of rubbing. We had a bit of barrier flying off. We saw some great moves as there's the Verdun Row move down into the chicane, and then we had a spinner, and that bought out, didn't it, our first safety car?
That's right. It ended up in the gravel trap, and understandably that slowed everybody down, and then we got back to racing all once again, and we were getting towards the pit stop time, but it was around this time as well that things started to change. Tom Christensen getting on board the Lister Jaguar. We saw Ollie Bryant in the Cobra. He was doing an absolutely stunning job, but then the rain fell, and then we started to see big incidents, 2 big crashes, and particularly for Andrew Jordan taking the Pizzarini going heavily into the tyre barrier. That brought about the end of the race. Ollie Bryant got away with going off. He went through the gravel trap, but the race was then brought to a halt, and everybody had to restart in, again, wet conditions.
Yeah, and it was tricky, wasn't it, when it did get back underway for the Cobras. We saw variation of lines, but it was these E-type Jags that sailed on through the field, making some great moves, with the Cobras constantly snaking down the straight with all that power.
Yeah, and Ollie Bryant, in the end, he couldn't fend off the Jaguar E-types. Ollie in the super powerful AC Cobra, a British-built original chassis AC, who did that combination with Ford to put such big engines in and went on to great success. But the Jaguar E-type, so smooth and controlled in these wet conditions, that's what suited them. And Andy Prio did it perfectly. Nicolas Minassian also using the Cut 7 E-type, a very classic car raced by Dick Prothero here in the past. But it was Andy who came through to take the outright victory. Superb effort, and his advantage over 9 seconds in the end. He showed everybody just what a star he is.